Have you ever wondered if there are missing chapters to the stories you know and love? What if there were ancient texts filled with incredible tales of giants, fallen angels, and cosmic journeys that didn't quite make it into the final cut of the Bible? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and fascinating ancient texts ever discovered, the Book of Enoch. Welcome back to Story Mode, where we explore the narratives that have shaped our world. So, what exactly is the Book of Enoch? It's an ancient Hebrew apocalyptic text traditionally ascribed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Now, here's the interesting part. While it's not part of the standard biblical canon for most Christian denominations, it's quoted in the New Testament, specifically in the Epistle of Jude. This tells us the early apostles were definitely familiar with it. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church is a notable exception. They consider it a canonical part of their Old Testament. For everyone else, it remains one of the most significant non-canonical works out there. The book itself is not just one story, but a collection of 5 distinct sections. It kicks off with the Book of the Watchers, which is probably the most famous part. This section tells the story of the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth. They were captivated by the beauty of human women, and they did something they weren't supposed to do. They took human wives, and their offspring were the Nephilim, powerful, fearsome giants who brought chaos and destruction to the world. This corruption is presented as a primary reason for the great flood in Noah's time. The book details how these fallen angels also taught humanity forbidden knowledge, things like sorcery, warfare, and making cosmetics. It's a dramatic tale of rebellion and its consequences. Then the book takes a turn. Enoch himself becomes the central character, not just as a narrator, but as a protagonist on an epic journey. In the Parables of Enoch, also known as the Similitudes of Enoch, he's given visions of judgment and the future. This section introduces a messianic figure called the Son of Man, a righteous and chosen one who will judge the wicked and reign in an eternal kingdom. Many scholars see parallels between this figure and the descriptions of Jesus in the New Testament, which is a huge reason why the book is so compelling for theologians and historians alike. Next up is the Astronomical Book. This part is like a cosmic calendar. Enoch is taken on a tour of the heavens, where the angel Uriel explains the workings of the sun, moon, stars, and the changing of the seasons. It lays out a 364-day solar calendar, which was a big deal because it differed from the lunar calendars used by other groups at the time. It's a fascinating blend of ancient astronomy and divine revelation, showing a deep desire to understand the order and structure of the universe as created by God. The 4th section is the Book of Dream Visions. Here, Enoch recounts 2 visions he had. The first one foretells the Great Flood, a story we all know but seen through Enoch's prophetic eyes. The second vision is even more ambitious. It's a symbolic history of the world, represented by animals. It covers everything from creation to the Maccabean revolt, and even looks forward to a final judgment. It's like an allegorical epic, using animal imagery to describe the complex history of Israel and its relationship with God and other nations. Finally, we have the Epistle of Enoch. This is the concluding part, and it's a message of hope and warning. Enoch writes to future generations, urging them to remain righteous in the face of suffering and persecution. He contrasts the fate of the righteous, who will receive eternal life and joy, with the terrible fate awaiting the wicked. It's a powerful call to persevere in faith, promising that justice will ultimately prevail. So, the Book of Enoch is this incredible tapestry of theology, cosmology, and prophecy. It offers a unique window into the beliefs of Second Temple Judaism, the period between the Old and New Testaments. It fills in gaps, expands on familiar stories, and gives us a glimpse of the rich, diverse spiritual landscape that existed at the time. Whether you view it as divinely inspired or as a masterful piece of ancient literature, its influence is undeniable. It challenges us to think about angels, judgment, and the very nature of good and evil in a new light. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the past here at Story Mode. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient texts, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the stories that define us. Leave a comment below and let me know what you find most fascinating about the Book of Enoch. Until next time, stay curious.